Or today we're going to be talking about the Final Four, breaking that down. Two games on Saturday, Illinois versus UConn in that first matchup, followed by Arizona versus Michigan. I want to start on the Illinois side in terms of what they can do to put themselves in position to win this game. First and foremost, this is the closest campus in terms of distance to Indianapolis. So expecting a pretty big Illinois or Illini contingent down in Indianapolis. But on the opposite side, UConn is a championship caliber program. When their fans travel, they know what to expect. They expect championships. They trust in Dan Hurley and everything he's doing there. So UConn will not be outdone by any point, but I do expect the Illini to have a pretty good presence in that particular game. So looking at the strengths for Illinois, number one offense left in the tournament, followed by their size, 6'8" in terms of average size remaining, or average size on the roster in terms of players. And they're really good at offensive rebounding. And I'll throw a bonus strength in there is they don't turn the ball over very much, or they haven't over the course of the season. Top 15 in the country in terms of that category. So again, let's look at that again. They're very efficient shooting the basketball, but when they do make shots, they're able to get the rebound. And they're actually possessing the ball and getting shots up to be able to get an offensive rebound to get another shot up. So that is a recipe to win in a type of game like this. Jumping over to the UConn side, some of their strengths, top 10 defense, particularly on the perimeter. So really good at defending those three-point shots. Illinois will look to get some three-point shots up, but they will also dump it inside. But when they do get those perimeter shots up, it will be key for them to get defensive rebounds. If they allow Illinois to get those offensive rebounds, it will be a tough and long day for the UConn Huskies. Now, UConn is a balanced team. I think we'll see a lot of what you saw in that Duke game. They'll try to get Terrace Reed kind of started early, but the size of Illinois, they'll be able to throw a lot of different type of bodies at him in terms of size to maybe wear him down, not give him easy buckets. They'll have more fouls to go around in terms of they can bring in additional bodies. So this was a game that was played earlier in the year that UConn controlled, but I don't think we see the same type of game. The books are telling you Illinois is a 2.5-point favorite here. So Illinois is playing their best ball, and I expect a totally different team here. Moving into that second game, Arizona versus Michigan. These two teams play very, very similar styles. Both top 10 in the country. Both have really been top 3 in the country, if not all year, pretty much the whole year. And they do a lot of the same things. You'll see a lot of these similar type categories. Arizona's key strengths: they crash the glass. They get shots up, but when they don't make them, they offensive rebound. They attack the rim, and they're getting to the free throw line. Excuse me. And they shoot it well. Very efficient from the floor when they do get shots up. So a lot of similarities that we saw with that Illinois offense, you see with this Arizona and Michigan offense. Looking at the Michigan side, elite offensive efficiency. They can score it inside, and they're fast and efficient. But I could say some of those same things for Arizona. So stylistically, very similar styles here in terms of what we should see. The sports books had this game at a 1.5-point spread. That tells you exactly what you need to know. This is going to be a very tight game. Well, theoretically, should be a tight game to the end. I lean Arizona. Excuse me. But the key thing to watch from Michigan side, Elliot Cadeau today was diagnosed with a illness. And if that's something that lingers, now you're thrusting somebody into a spot where they haven't necessarily been. Yes, they probably played games, but they haven't played Final Four games. They haven't played in an NFL stadium with way more fans. The floor is different. The backdrop is different. So it's going to be a lot of different type of things that they may have to overcome. losing your primary ball handler would be huge. But I think the kid ultimately plays. But how effective will he be? Both of these teams are going to blitz you on it defensively, so this is going to be a very tough, very physical game. Again, I lean Arizona. Give me the 1.5. I just feel like I've watched this team be a little more resilient this season, and I just feel like I trust what I've seen from them, not just in this tournament, but in the regular season as well. So, give me Arizona to win this game. Give me Illinois to win the first game. Again, turnovers in this particular game, Arizona forces them at a pretty good rate. So we'll see what happens, but that'll be a big, big thing in both of these games. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you like the content. Peace.